Hi, Hussein is back today with binding data controls to a JSF page refresh. Actually, it's a bit of a correction from the previous one. So I will show you in steps like adding departments first and showing the backend code what exactly is happening in terms of page definition file as well as page data bindings file. So here if we see here the design, I'm redoing it. So I just added departments data control here. This data departments view 1, right? I have added into this panel accordion in the departments area. So as a form that is read only, and I've added the navigation buttons here which have come with the dialog box when we are adding data control. So first, previous, next, last, and so on. So here I'll show you what exactly is happening behind it. So with this data control, when we add, so this page definition data for the JSPX page data m page.jspx, it added data department department m page. It added department m page definition.xml file. So here if we see we have executables. In the executables we have departments view 1 and the variables. So iterator departments view 1 is here. This is page definition. It is defined in the page definition. So it is using the data control application module data control which is here. So departments view 1 is here, so it is here. So you exactly notice this is important. So departments view 1, we have departments view it is departments view 1, right? So it does and then we have departments view iterator. So this, if you see when I run the page, the same page, departments m page.jspx page, so it gives a control like first, previous, next, last buttons will be coming in. It's a read-only form with these controls. So how these controls work? You might be wondering how these controls work, right? So we will see the behind the code behind. So here those controls are here. Those data controls, this navigation button controls are over here. First, previous, next, last. See this iterator is defined over here and being used here. So actions will be these are the actions for all those 4 buttons: first, previous, next, last. And action will be for first, previous, next, last, and these buttons first, previous, next, last. So these buttons control these bindings. So when these actions goes on the data model, they will be reflected. So data model, when it changes, those reflect back into these fields like this using this iterator, department ID, department name, manager ID, location ID. So these are attribute names. So that is how it is. And data bindings, if you see, so it says like it is using the application data module control, application module data control, and it has data control usages here under which this data control is defined. So this is the application module data control. I think this file will be one per application ideally. So page map is here. For this department page, department mpage.jspx, we have usage ID is demo underscore view underscore department mpage page definition. So usage ID. So how this page will be referred within the XML files is with this alias. So let's see. Yeah, it's here. So the page is here and the path. This is the usage ID and this is the page definition file. I think it refers to this XML file, which is here, demo view page definitions department mpage definition.xml. So that's how it is. So going back to page definition file, so it has bindings. These bindings and these IDs we could use in the JSP page. Alright, so these are iterator bindings. So if you see, this is the iterator, right? So and for every page definition will have if the data control is added, these parts will be added: executables and bindings. For executables, it will have iterator so as to navigate back and forth to the last to the first, and data and bindings. So from these bindings we can use them directly in the JSPX page. Let us see department name, how it is binded in the department mpage.jspx. So going back to the source, highlight it. So here you see, I will highlight it for you. Department name. So how it is used is a label, because this is added as a form, so it is all output text. These department fields are displayed as output text file, output text with the output text tags of ADF. So department name, we have same as a manager. So department name hints label. So whatever is label, that will be shown here. So how to control the labels? If you want to override from ADF, what ADF shows, we can see later. So here department is input value is displayed. Here manager ID input value, location ID input value. So the label, panel label and message will be shown like this, and it will the output text will be with the bindings. This is important. You see here how it is displayed. Going back to the top, we can see here department ID hints label with the help of bindings it is displayed. These bindings are all coming from the page definition file. I mean this page definition file, these bindings. So the controls which are here, like first, previous, next and last, those are all command buttons which are displayed in the facet footer of the panel form layout. So execute, if you see action listener, for each command button there is action listener and so on. So we can, the controls will be here like disabled, right, whether to disable or not. So it will, the data model will control, the ADF will provide the data models that helps us pre-built controls like enabled. We can read it. So enabled, if they are enabled, if it is not enabled, so it disable will be false, so it will be enabled. So alright, this must be good enough for today. I will come back to you with adding more employees as well. So probably we can try a bit, but we can. So this is where we can show here. We can go to first, right, and then we can go to next. and so on. So, and last, and previous, and first. So these control, it is from department view 1, right? So next, in the next session, we will see employees view 3 when we add it. So it changes accordingly. If the department changes, employees change. So and so on, because these are from one view object. This department view object, department view 1 object is separate, employees view 1 object separate, and they are logic within this. It is logically related. So that's why when departments change, employees change. In within the employees, if employees change, we need to navigate employees, departments change and employees change. I mean managers for that employee changes. For jobs, there is no nested view object, so it will be on its own. Alright, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to it, and I'll see you next time with more interesting details